What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Italian Football TV. I'm Marco Messina, and yesterday, Italy failed to automatically qualify for the World Cup in Qatar after drawing 1-1 to Switzerland. There's a lot of negativity around after the match, and I'm super disappointed that we weren't able to automatically clinch it. But as Italians, we love to suffer, and we love to leave it until the last minute, where we'll hopefully be able to qualify on Monday against Northern Ireland. I'll get into the entire situation and talk about exactly what Italy need to do to make sure that we do go to Qatar. But I want to talk about yesterday's match. It's the second time that we've tied to Switzerland in this group, and yesterday, that was not Italy. That was not the team that we all fell in love with in the Euros that plays a beautiful possession-based style. We looked scared. We were not calm on the ball. And we just didn't have that same feeling that we were going to be able to have the confidence to get back into the match, because Switzerland did score the first goal. We were very lucky to have been able to get the 1-1 off a set piece, great set piece from Insigne to cross it into Di Lorenzo, the two Napolitani on the team. But overall, our entire match was not good from defense to the attack. And then, of course, it came to a halt when we had a chance to win it in late on into the 90th minute, where Jorginho was not able to score in the penalty spot. But listen, as a whole, I was disappointed also in the defense. They were out of sorts. It really showed our dependency on Giorgio Chiellini, who in the back is a certainty. He's a guarantee. And you see on the first goal that we conceded to Switzerland, Acerbi just doesn't look confident in the way that he was able to defend. And there were so many players that we could go through a list of how they were. But the real problem, the real issue that I saw was that Italy's midfield has been the nucleus to our team. We won the Euros thanks to how dominant our midfield is in our play. The possession, bringing the ball from defense to attack, the way that we link up, the build-up play has always been a factor and the foundation of why Italy has been so good. And yesterday, we did none of that. Jorginho was off. Barella was dead tired. The guy was running on one leg. And Locatelli never really got into the match. Really showing for me the dependency on Marco Verratti, because Jorginho's very good on the ball. But if he doesn't have another outlet and if he's tied up, there's no other player that feels confident enough in their possession to be able to allow us to build up. And then up top, we played with Insigne, Chiesa, and then Belotti as the number 9. Insigne never really got into the match. His head it almost felt like it was somewhere else. He wasn't able to be that leader that we really needed. Belotti constantly just losing the ball every time he got it. He's supposed to be that big man that holds the ball up, allows the entire team to come back into space and move up on the pitch, but he wasn't able to do that. And Chiesa too, not decisive, not into the match enough. The subs, I thought, did a very good job. Tonali came in and he did really good. He helped build into the midfield what we were missing. Cristante as well, did a good job replacing Barella. Also, Berardi came on and he won the penalty. It was very tricky up top. So I thought the subs were good, but the initial attitude from the team is kind of what was lacking. Got to talk about the penalty because this is kind of what brought the internet to a meltdown. Italy, Twitter just went crazy. When Jorginho went up to the penalty, I'll be honest, I was nervous. I was a little bit scared for what was going to happen, because I was thinking that he missed his last two penalties against England, against Switzerland, and maybe somebody else should step up and take it. He steps up and just completely misses the net. Honestly, it really feels overthought, because after the penalties missed that he was, that he missed in the previous matches, he had said, oh, maybe I need to rethink, because he always does his hop. Maybe I need to do something a little bit different. And I felt like that was kind of the first mistake. Now, listen, if you take a penalty, you shoot it low, you shoot it hard, the keeper makes a save, okay, I accept it, it's fine. I don't think you need to throw it all away just because you missed two penalty kicks. So I don't blame Jorginho, and I know some people are saying, Mancini, why does he let Jorginho take the penalty? I think that, we don't see everything that goes on inside of a locker room. If in training, Jorginho's the best one, and if in that moment he felt like he felt like he could do it, he felt the most confident to go onto the spot and to take it, I'm fine with it, and I can accept the penalty miss. Some of the things, though, have been a little bit shameful from what I was reading. In the summer, this man was our hero. He was the guy that scored the winner against Spain that put us into the final. He was one of the MVPs of the entire tournament. People were talking about him winning a Ballon d'Or, and now he misses a couple penalty kicks. And for some people, he's not Italian. He's a problem. He's this, he's that. Yes, it's okay to criticize. It's okay to say maybe somebody else should step up and take the penalty kick. And in a sense, I do agree with that. But we need to remember it's not fair to him to just think that we can't throw it all away and be emotional and reactionary just because of a couple of missed penalty kicks. And also the reason why I'm not even that mad about the penalty, I mean, of course I'm mad, but the underlying factor is that it's not like we played a great game and then we missed the penalty kick and that's why we lost. No. 90 other minutes, we were not ourselves. We did not play the style that Italy played. So my focus is not on the penalty kick. It's why aren't we playing that style? How do we get back to that? Because in all honesty, we did not play great, and a 1-1 was probably a more fair result, and the penalty kick could have gone either way. So we need to find ourselves. We need to get back into the rhythm that we've had. And I know we still got those nightmares. It's still in the back of all of our heads that we have not had a competitive World Cup since 2006. 2010, we went out in the group stages. 2014, we went out in the group stages. 2018, we didn't even make it. I was there in Sweden when we couldn't even qualify for the World Cup. And considering we just won the Euros, we can't. You cannot make this mistake. Before I get into telling you what we need to do to qualify and to make sure that we are in the World Cup, we have a merch line that is on our site right now. Limited quantities, ItalianFootballTV.com. Make sure you go and grab your merch because Christmas is right around the corner. Go do your shopping early. Link is in the top of the description of this video. All right, so here's what needs to happen for Italy to qualify for the World Cup. There's a goal difference is what it will go down to right now. Italy has +2 goal difference on Switzerland. We have 11 compared to their 9, which means we have to beat Northern Ireland, maintaining that 2-goal cushion. Switzerland will be playing Bulgaria. Bulgaria has conceded 10 goals in this group stage. I believe that Northern Ireland has conceded like 6 or 7. So they do have a little bit of an advantage in that leg. So for example, even if we win, let's say we would win 1-0 against Northern Ireland. If Switzerland wins 4-0 against Bulgaria, we'd be out. We'd be out of the World Cup. If they somehow end up tied on goal difference, it goes down a list of what would happen. It would go to the greatest number of goals scored in all group matches, greatest number of points obtained in group matches between Italy and Switzerland, which wouldn't really matter because they both ended in ties. Goal difference between Italy and Switzerland, so the two matches, which is 1-1 because it was only 1-1. And then greater number of goals scored in all group matches between the teams. And then finally, goals scored away from home count as double between the teams concerned, which would not be good because Switzerland scored in Italy. We also, part of the reason I think that we're going through this little bit of a crisis, if you want to say it, or we're risking to be able to go out, is we are missing a lot of players. There are a lot of key players for us that are injured. Bastoni and Calabria just went home, both with injuries. That's on top of Giorgio Chiellini, Ciro Immobile, Pellegrini, and Zaniolo. Zappacosta and Ferrari, the Sassuolo defender, have been brought in to replace Bastoni and Calabria, who went home today. So, for the part that I'm thinking, the formation that I would play, I built it over here. This is what I'm thinking we should go in against Northern Ireland with. Donnarumma, who needs to do better. He probably should have saved that shot against Switzerland. And then in the final minutes, by the way, he nearly threw it all away. He's never been great with his feet. But anyway, Di Lorenzo is the right back. Calabria is not there. And Di Lorenzo is the one who scored the goal. He did good, despite me being concerned. Bonucci, Acerbi, and Emerson Palmieri. Bonucci did a really good match. Acerbi scares me, but there's no real alternative that I'd feel confident in. If Bastoni was there and if Bastoni was healthy, I would have put Bastoni there. The three in the midfield, here's where I'm making some changes. Jorginho, of course, I'm making sure that he starts again. We need to show confidence in him so that he doesn't go into a bad rut. Now, the thing that I would do different is Barella he's been clearly tired and overworked. I would put Tonali in. Tonali is feeling good right now. He's doing amazing with AC Milan. He's good under pressure and with the ball at his feet, so I think he'll be able to help us distribute from the back a lot better. like I said, we're missing Verratti. We're missing that extra person to hold the ball. We need a midfielder that can hold the ball. Pair him with Locatelli on the left side so that Locatelli can bomb forward and try to score some goals, just like he did in the Euros, where he had that freedom to be a true Mezzala and go up, go towards the box. He's got great range in his shooting, so let's give him that little bit of freedom. And then up top, this is where it could be a little bit controversy. I got Chiesa on the left, Berardi on the right, and Insigne as a falsa nueve. There's no other way for me to put it than Belotti is a mess. He does not do anything to benefit Italy. We don't have Ciro Immobile available, and then I've been somebody that has been critical of Immobile in the past, but it's been pretty clear that he does help the team, and he has been an important aspect. I would not play Belotti. I think that putting in a guy like Scamacca, who's also on the bench, or Raspadori, are a little bit too big of risks. And I've liked Italy, how they've played with the falsa nueve, the false nine at times. Put Insigne there. Let's get our most tricky, our most talented, our most attacking players. We've done it before. I think we could do it again. Berardi cutting in from that right side. Insigne finding those pockets of space, dropping deep, grabbing the ball, and allowing two very fast wingers of Chiesa and Berardi to get into space, get behind that Northern Ireland defense, and hopefully we win big. Guys, we need to show our support. Now, it's easy. It was so easy to support our team when we're winning the Euros, right? Many of us have been with Italy through worse moments, through bad moments where the worst probably ever, not even qualifying for a World Cup. We need to show our support now more than ever. Let's go out there. Let's beat Northern Ireland 2-3, 4-0. Let's get a couple goals in there and hope that Switzerland do not outscore us. Guys, I hope you enjoyed watching. Let me know if you like these kind of videos. Just shooting real quick, raw. Wanted to get on here and get my thoughts out. If you did enjoy, make sure you like the video, subscribe if you're new. As always, talk to you soon. Ciao ragazzi.